Hey guys, it's Sim Queen, and this is part 188 of the Decades Challenge. So in this episode, we have moved back to the apartment. In the last part, we ended with Brian's funeral. He actually passed away in a really uneventful way. We didn't get any sort of notification that Grim was there. Hey, what are you doing? Oh my god. We just yelled at this kid for making a mess, and now he's doing the same thing. Let's try... discipline, we're going to strictly yell at, because the first time we were kind of nice about it, but now you're just annoying me. Now we have all these messes to clean up. Let's clean up both of these. And then Tyler, you need to find something better to do. Let's have him go play with the blocks, I guess. And, we need to get Hayden to fix the dryer, because that's broken. So anyway, as I was saying, we had a funeral for Brian in the last part. We had the whole family come over and sort of had like a bit of a memorial. And yeah, so now that that is over, there was really no reason to be at the house anymore. I feel like Michelle really likes her apartment and wanted to come back home. Not so much for Hayden, more for, I don't know, her apartment. I think she just likes living here and wanted to be back. So we are back now, and there's going to be some tension, I think, between Hayden and Michelle. I was thinking about having them sit down and sort of have a conversation about, like, everything that happened while they were living apart. I would say that their time apart was, I mean, maybe in the Sims world, like a few months, I would say. It was a substantial amount of time. Oh, we can't vacuum. Okay, can we step on the dust bunny? I just want to get rid of the dust bunnies. See if we can vacuum. All right, we are able to vacuum. Good. So now the issue is, in the last episode, after her dad passed away, Michelle was feeling really upset, and she ended up actually going over to Julian's house. Julian is her ex-boyfriend from university. She went over there, and they did end up woohooing, and it was not planned at all. I think he just called her and asked her to come over, and she said yes. If I remember correctly, that's what happened. So I had her go over there. One thing led to another, and ultimately, she definitely cheated on her husband. So what, I guess Hayden doesn't know that. And then what Michelle does not realize is that Hayden was not exactly a saint himself. He actually ended up hooking up with Mio Kato, who I believe is one of the neighbors. So yeah, that happened. So basically their marriage is just so tumultuous. There's so much, so many problems and so many issues that they may not even know about. I mean, Hayden has slept with this woman, and Michelle slept with her ex-boyfriend. It's kind of, I don't know if they plan on telling each other about this, but I would say that their relationship at this point is a little bit awkward. So I'm going to have her do a smooth apology. He may not realize what she's apologizing for, but things were pretty rocky between them for a while. And it looks like he accepted her apology. He's going to apologize as well. At this point, I'm not sure if they should tell each other what happened. You guys may have to tell me what you think. I have mixed reactions on what to do about Hayden and Michelle's relationship. I find it interesting because, to me, I just think that these two are not meant to be together. But a lot of you guys are saying that they should keep trying and fix their marriage and make it work. And I just don't know if that's going to happen. I really don't. So I think I'm going to have Michelle. What should we do? I guess we could do like some parenting kind of stuff. Let's go over here and maybe hug lovingly, make funny faces with Ashley, and brighten her day. Yeah, so I don't know what to do at this point. I really need a lot of guidance from you guys. I don't know if Michelle and Hayden should talk about what happened. I'm thinking maybe they will. They'll be open about what they both did during their time apart, and then still try to make their marriage work anyway. But I'm thinking that ultimately, I don't see this heading anywhere good. I just don't see how this is going to work. But who knows? Maybe we can make it happen. Maybe it can work out after all. We'll have to see. I guess I just don't have much of a connection, or like I don't know what it is. I don't really like Hayden that much. I don't have much of a connection with him, especially not with the way, like, I guess Brian was. I really liked Brian. He was a good guy, and he seemed to have so much more of a story going on. And I guess with Hayden, I don't know. It's just not there. It's not clicking for me, and I don't know what to do. So I think what we're going to do is maybe have Michelle fix the toilet, mop this up. We need to clean up some pet hair as well. Also, another thing I need to address. Somebody commented in one of the last videos, and they were not happy at all about the way I have been treating the animals, apparently. And it comes down to basically them being sick and me doing nothing about it. If you've watched my Let's Plays, you know that I don't take my pets to the vet. It's annoying. It's a loading screen. It costs money. It's just not fun. I see why it's an option. I see why they added it. At first, it was like, oh, cute, fun, take our pets to the vet. Now I'm over it. It's not that fun. So Rachel here is sick, and Phoebe was sick previously. She's actually run away at this point. So I really, I don't have a great case to go on here, but I am going to say if you guys don't like the way that I play The Sims, then please don't watch, especially if it like gives you anxiety or you just don't like it, or if you feel the need to comment on the way I play the game. I would honestly just suggest watching somebody else's content, I think. Like, I don't know how else to say that. I just think that it doesn't make much sense to watch something that makes you so anxious. So, I mean, of course, I want you to watch my content and I want you to enjoy it, but if you're not, then you're not. If you're not vibing with me, that's okay. I understand. So Rachel is still sick. I am going to give her a wellness treat because I did get some from just a debug, basically. So I'm going to give her the wellness treat. Hopefully she will start to feel a little bit better. I do need to be better at giving them wellness treats. I just kind of forget. And honestly, when the pets are sick, I sometimes don't even notice because they get better in a couple of days and it just goes away. So looks like Rachel is feeling all better after the wellness treat. So we're good to go there. Just please keep in mind, they're not real pets. This is a game. They're going to be okay. And pets cannot die from illness either. So they're not suffering. They're going to be okay. It does look like Phoebe is back as well. Speaking of me being terrible at taking care of pets, we should obviously get another pet. Or can I not get another pet? For some reason, it's been difficult to hire a service, and I don't know why. I keep trying, and it doesn't want to, like, show up. See, it should be... There it is, hire a service. I've been having trouble finding it lately, but we're going to get another cat because I think Michelle is just... That's going to make her happy. So we want to get Monica, basically, because we have Phoebe and Rachel. And I don't really have a preference on what kind of cat we get. I think this one is really cute, the calico, and I like this one too. I think I'm going to go for Luna because I'm curious to see if they updated the game. I was having issues before when puppies and kittens would not age up and I have to do it manually. So I do believe they put in a patch for that and it's fixed, but we'll have to find out. Let's go over here and adopt this cat. Her name is Luna, but we're going to change it to Monica. Because, I mean, we need the whole cast of friends. You can't just have two. Oops. Monica. There we go. Alright, so we now have 3 cats, which is only going to add to the amount of work that we have to do around here. It's like it's not hard enough taking care of twins and 2 cats. Now we have twins and 3 cats. And still have to work through some of their marriage issues as well. I have not even begun to work on that. Also, it's 4:30 in the morning. I guess I played through the night and I didn't mean to. So I think what I'm going to do is probably cheat all their needs. They should have been sleeping this entire time, but I thought it was 4:30 in the afternoon. So that is completely my mistake. As for the kids, they are 2 days away from being children, which I'm excited for. I do have plans for them to play outside a lot, and that's kind of why I'm toying with the idea of moving back to Newcrest into our old house. I do love this apartment a lot, and I'm really sad at the thought of leaving because I spent a lot of time furnishing it, and I just really like this apartment. I never really planned on leaving. I thought we would stay here, but I think that the kids, I mean, in the 90s and the 80s too, I mean, basically what felt like right up until the 2000s, kids just played outside a lot. I mean, and so did I. For a kid that played The Sims, I was pretty good at like balancing time between like outside, jumping on the trampoline, and just being outside all the time and playing The Sims. That was like, it was like 50-50 split for me. So I feel like, and I mean, I was born in 92. So growing up in the 90s, I definitely spent as much time as I could playing outside. Then The Sims came out and I split my time quite evenly between being glued to my computer and playing outside, building forts, and getting dirty. So I really want the kids to experience that childhood too, where they play outside all the time. And I mean, it's kind of before the major introduction of technology and like video games and things like that. We're going to see plenty of that. So for this last generation, I want the kids to play outside as much as possible. And if we go outside here on the lot that we're on now, we do have the basketball hoop and the monkey bars. And then there is like this little place where you could eat as well. I mean, it's an okay place to hang out. I feel like at first this will be enough for the kids. They can come shoot hoops. They can play on the monkey bars. But eventually I think that they're going to want more and we should probably move. At this point, Michelle has sold her childhood home. She's got, as you can see, there's 111,000 simoleons in her inventory. So we actually don't own that house anymore. Nobody lives there, but all the furniture is still there. So if we want to move back, we can do that. I'm just not sure if that's something we're going to want to do. I really want Hayden and Michelle to have some kind of relationship, but I don't know what. It's just so awkward. Enthused about cats? Oh, Hayden, I didn't even realize. Oh, he just became an old man. I forgot about his birthday. I'm so bad at that. I'm really bad at that. Okay, so he just became an elder, and for some reason, I like him even less. That's not fair at all. But I think I'm going to change his look a little bit. The silver fox look is just probably... he would definitely use just for men. So I may dye his hair back. Well, he made the Eiffel Tower. See, these two can be standing right next to each other and still not really want to talk or have much to do with each other. So it just speaks volumes to me. It really does. Okay, so these two should be heading off to work fairly soon. I'm going to send her alone, and he's going to head off to work as well. And the kids will have to go to daycare, I think. Yeah, send to daycare. So I'm going to have Hayden work overtime, and she is going to socialize with coworkers. I feel like at some point I should probably head to work with her, but maybe we'll do that a little bit later. I don't have any plans for their life, and I feel like at this point I should. Usually I plan these things out. Also, the mailman looks like he's pretty cute. Yeah, he is. He is. We're gonna have to remember that. But yeah, in my mind, I've almost written off the marriage between Hayden and Michelle. I just don't see it working out. A lot of you guys say you would like to see them stay together. And a lot of you guys are saying, like, no, they need to break up. So I'm just so torn. I'm really torn what to do on the story. For now, I'm going to have them live together. Maybe things are a little bit weird, a little bit awkward. They are both carrying around this secret, which they probably feel really guilty about. But yeah, we'll leave it for now and see where things go. Maybe it'll eventually come out. Maybe they'll tell each other. And poor Hayden is depressed. I forgot about his birthday. That's on me. I'm really bad at that. I really am. What time is she home from work? Like 4? Oh, not till 6. Okay, they have a long day. The kids are at work for a long time, actually. Or at work. At daycare for a long time. But I think things will be easier when they age up into children. Also, them sharing this small bedroom may not be ideal. Happy birthday, Hayden. Let's have a small celebration. Do I need to make you a cake? Who's that? Who's asking that? I don't even know. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, his wife forgot about it. So maybe I'll have her make some kind of like special dinner for him because she definitely forgot. Let's make pasta primavera. And I'm going to have the kids take a nap for a bit. I mean, the 6 p.m. nap doesn't seem that realistic, but... I do want them to be able to get up and have some food pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. I think they just have such busy lifestyles. Like, she is trying to stay on top of things, but it's really rough. And what time is he home? It says he's going to be home at 11:34 a.m. What? Why does it say that? Tomorrow? Is he really gone till tomorrow? I don't know what that means. I have never played this career before because it came with the Snowy Escape Pack. Oh, please get out. Julia Cates. Was that not his... Is that his ex-wife or like... I can't remember. I think it was his ex... That's his ex-wife. She was the one who offered to make a cake. We're going to lock the door for everyone but household members. That's been an issue for a while. So I feel like Michelle made him his favorite meal and was expecting him to come home for his birthday dinner, but he's obviously working late, did not communicate with her. So she ate anyway, and oh, we should actually get some food out for the kids. I keep forgetting that they exist. That could be a problem. Let's put that there. Vacuum up this dust bunny, and I'll have the kids get up and grab some food. I feel like she didn't wait very long, obviously, but oh, Julian's calling. That's really awkward. Do you want to go on a date? No. No, we gotta be good. We have to be good. I mean, she could go back to that, but I think she should give her marriage a fair shot. Okay, so the kids grab their food. I kind of have to like follow them and make sure that they're actually eating because toddlers are terrible at eating. There we go. Ashley is eating her food and Tyler, he's good too. Okay, so we have to refill this bowl. I should just get the automatic dispenser, especially when we have 3 cats, but for some reason I just prefer it the hard way. Oh, now Hayden's home. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock at night. He can come grab some leftovers. She's probably mad at him for not telling her that he was going to be working late after she made his favorite meal, so she's not going to say anything. Let's just fill this bowl. Ashley can go to bed and Tyler can go to bed. And then what can we have her do? You know what? I think for some reason the vacuum option isn't working. And I don't know why. Do we not have a vacuum in our inventory? We do. It just doesn't work. All right then. We have a vacuum, but every time I try to use it, it doesn't work. So it is what it is. Oh no, the neighbors. Oh, I remember why I liked not living here so much. The whole house is going to be up. Okay, go pound on the door. Oh, that is the worst. We had a brief break from this when we moved back to Newcrest. Complain angrily about the noise. And this has been an ongoing issue. Oh, somebody actually commented and said that you can get a mod where this doesn't happen, and I need that mod. I really do, because this is just ridiculous. It happens way too often. See, sometimes I feel like The Sims, they just go, the Sims team, they have the too much gene. It's just like dust bunnies and the frequency at which your pets get sick. It's too much. Same with the neighbors being loud. I get it. It's an apartment. It sucks living in an apartment sometimes, but it's pretty much every single night, and that's just too much. It should be maybe once or twice a week. So yeah, I think that they just they overkill those things just a little bit. And the kids are now 1 day away from aging up, so they'll probably age up in the next episode, which I'm really excited about. And how old is Michelle? I feel like she's almost an elder. Oh no, she still has 15 days, so we've definitely got some time, and the whole house needs to be vacuumed again. All right, let's get up and vacuum. Or does it need to be vacuumed? Oh, it looked really dusty, but I think maybe it was just the lighting. Let's see if this will work. I'm trying to have her vacuum, but I have no idea if this is going to work. Okay, this is the one spot in the house you can actually vacuum. The rest of them don't work. Hayden, I'm going to have him get up and go take a shower. The kids need to sleep for a little bit longer. Tyler woke up, but he needs to keep sleeping. And she needs to have some fun, but I don't know what to do for that. Maybe we'll just go watch some TV for a while. Her and Hayden really have not talked very much. They did have like a brief moment where they apologized. And I think that was mostly just for not treating each other that well while they were living apart. And the kids are still asleep. Cannot wait for them to be older. I'm really excited about that. Maybe I'll have him go and watch current channel. I think the problem with these two is that they just don't communicate their feelings whatsoever. They kind of have a very silent marriage, And I don't see how that's going to work. There doesn't seem to be much between these two. Now she's mad because the cat is wrecking the couch, but you're a cat lover with 3 cats, so what were you expecting? Yes, they're going to wreck your furniture. Maybe I'll have Ashley study shapes and Tyler can just play with one of the toys in the toy box. I don't know. I feel like when they go to daycare, they're going to come home in an even worse mood than they're already in. And that's not going to be helpful. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to let them do that for a bit. Maybe we'll go to work today. I don't know. But, I mean, really, what are we going to do? We have to solve 4 cases before we get a promotion. That just doesn't seem that exciting. Yeah, I guess we'll join her for a little while. I don't know if we're going to solve 4 cases. You guys can let me know if you want to see that. It might be something kind of interesting for her to distract herself with work instead of focusing on her marriage. I could definitely see her doing that. So that's an option. We can also just cheat her promotion so she does get promoted at work. I feel like it's definitely time for a promotion. She hasn't had one since she got the job out of university. So I think we should probably promote her. But I don't want to take the time to like solve 4 cases. That just seems like a lot of work. All right, let's go here. I did want to get a photo of her at work today, hopefully. There we go. See, I mean, her job is kind of interesting, so we could probably find something to do. We need to get a case assignment. So let's go do that. The problem with this job is that everything takes such a long time. But I also haven't played with this career in a while, so maybe it'll be fun to explore it a little bit. Alright, so we got our assignment. We need to travel to the crime scene, which is probably the issue that I have with this. Sleep here. I like that. It seems fun. How do we travel to the crime scene? Oh, the map. There we go. Alright, so we are on our way to a crime scene. I think after this, after she's done her workday, we'll promote her. And then maybe her job will be a little bit more interesting. I don't know. I think it's always the same, but we'll see what happens. Either way, we're on our way to a crime scene. Those can be kind of interesting. At a crime scene, you can find clues that will help you track down a suspect, investigate damaged or stolen objects, and search for clues on the ground nearby to uncover more evidence. Also, talk with witnesses to get a report about what happened. All right, so we need to take photos. Ooh, we're at a pretty cool house. Oh, is this Vlad's house? It would have been. I mean, we're like several generations in. But this would have been Vlad's house. Search for clues. I don't know, like, I don't see anything. Oh, this. We can take a picture of this. Graffiti. That's a clear sign of a struggle. Okay, so we took a photo. What else do we need to do here? Oh, there's another clue over here. The gnome. I do kind of wish that the clues and like just the crime scenes were a little bit more interesting. I know they can't be graphic and too realistic, but sometimes they seem a little bit silly. Collect clues. So we'll do that. We need 5 clues altogether. This looks like a witness. Let's ask him. I mean, our co-worker's already talking with him, but I would like to get my own story, please. Yeah, okay, good. Now we need one more evidence sample, so we'll go collect that. And return to the police station. See, it's not that interesting. How do we do that? There we go. Yeah, so there isn't really much to do at the crime scenes. I wish they were a little bit more interesting, or at least more realistic. I mean, it's always just graffiti and random drawings. I think it'd be better if it was, I don't know, like handprints or body outlines. Just something. It doesn't have to be graphic or anything, or violent or anything like that, but definitely a little more realistic. Use the chemical analyzer and computer to evaluate the evidence you found. Okay, is that this thing? Yes, it is. I mean, normally you just pass this off to the lab tech and take it from there. I mean, I've definitely watched enough CSI to know that the detectives themselves don't usually do absolutely everything, but that's okay. All right, what did we get? It's still interesting to watch. I mean, this machine I think you can use for the scientist career as well, and it's kind of interesting. Oh, actually, and for the doctor career too. File a crime scene evidence at a computer. Okay, let's go over here. I feel like I rushed through these things a little bit, but I haven't done this in a long time, and I just kind of want to, like, I don't know, fly through her day at work. It's just something to do. Oh, she's crying. She's depressed. You're truly messed from death of a family member. I would do anything to spend another day with you. That is so sad. She's still upset about her dad, which I can definitely understand. Search criminals, take mug shots. Okay, now we have to go back. Actually, we should go to the washroom before we do anything else. And then we're going to go to this back part and take mug shots, I guess. We have to fingerprint some people. It's funny how much work you have to do. Like, there's no delegating tasks whatsoever. You just do it all by yourself. And then we can search this guy, and then we can take a mugshot. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Oh boy, Julian's still calling. Hey, beautiful, do you want to go on a date? No, 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 no. He can't call that often. It's totally inappropriate. I think he misread the situation. It was nothing more than a mistake. Take a police report from a civilian. I mean, we've pretty much done everything we need to do. This guy is holding his mugshot. And like he seems pretty happy about the whole thing. I mean, he startles me. I'm definitely afraid of that man. But I don't think he quite understands the gravity of the situation. Good job. You can go back now. There's really not much else to do. Take a police report from a civilian. I don't want to do any of those things. I'm thinking about it now. I think I pressed the wrong button when I tried to get a screenshot of her, like, in front of the desk. So I think I'm going to get another one of those. Yeah, I think that I just pressed the wrong button entirely. Maybe we'll actually come out and get, like, a photo in front of the sign, too. There we go. Yeah, this poor girl does not want to be at work today. And I kind of feel bad for her. I think maybe we will wrap up our work day, leave early. Oh, the music's a little intense. We got 1,800 simoleons today. And I think we're going to probably wrap this episode up here. In the next part, we'll age up Tyler and Ashley. So I'm sorry if it was a little bit slower. I just wasn't exactly sure where to take the story just yet. I want things in between Hayden and Michelle to be a little bit awkward. So once the kids are older in the next part, things I think will get a little bit more interesting. Also, I do want to promote her. No, it's under MC Cheats. Promote. There we go. So she is now a captain, level 8. So she's getting better in her career, which is good. I think we're going to see her immerse herself into her career even more. And look who just showed up. It's Jeremy Addington. He must have heard that she was going back to her exes recently, because he is... he definitely looks like he's expecting something. He randomly showed up to the apartment. We'll have to see what that's all about in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.